Have you ever been there? A big decision hits your desk, and you just freeze. It feels like you're stuck in quicksand, right? The more you struggle, the deeper you sink into analysis paralysis. Well, today, we're going to talk about a lifeline. It's a sharp, powerful tool for when you're under the gun and you've got to make a choice, and you've got to make it fast. Let's get into it. You know the feeling? The clock is ticking, everyone's looking at you, and your brain just shuts down. It's that total paralysis where you're just staring at a problem that seems to get bigger and more complicated the longer you look at it. Yeah, that moment. You've got options, sure, but the more you think, the foggier everything gets. It is the absolute definition of analysis paralysis. And you know what? It's not just frustrating, it is a total momentum killer. But what if I told you there's a framework you could use right now to get unstuck in literally 2 minutes? A tool that's built for exactly this kind of high-pressure situation. It is called the knife method. And honestly, the name says it all. It's designed to be sharp, precise, and to just cut right through all that confusion and decision fatigue that's holding you hostage. So at its heart, it's a super simple acronym, a mental tool you can just pull out of your back pocket anytime you need to get clarity, and most importantly, take action. Think of it as your emergency cheat sheet for making a choice when time is everything. Okay, so how does this thing actually work? Let's break down the acronym, KNIFE, letter by letter, and you'll see just how easy it is to apply. First up, we've got K. K stands for key decision. This is absolutely the most crucial first step. You have to get specific. No more vague worries floating around in your head. Your brain can't solve a fog of anxiety, but it loves a clear problem. So, you name it. Should I approve this budget now or wait for more data? Boom. Naming the problem is the first step to taming. All right, from there, we jump to N is for navigate uncertainty. And what's so smart about this step is that it forces you to focus on what you don't know. Look, you can't know everything, so don't even try. Just pick your top 2 unknowns. And this is the important part, the worst credible outcome. We're not talking about zombie apocalypse scenarios, right? We're talking about the most realistic downside. This puts a box around the fear and makes it manageable. Okay, that brings us to I. I is for implementation. This step is all about getting the ball rolling, creating some forward momentum. You're not trying to solve the whole giant problem at once. Nope. You're just picking the very first tiny, tangible action you can take. That small, quick win breaks you out of that frozen state and proves you're back in control. And here's the secret sauce that makes it work. That first action has to be something you can start and finish in just 15 minutes. That's it. We are talking about sending 1 email, making 1 phone call, scheduling 1 meeting. Something small, fast, and immediate. Next up, we have F. F stands for focus. To actually get that 15-minute task done, you need a clear runway. So this step forces you to identify and remove just one thing that's standing in your way. Close those 20 extra browser tabs, silence your phone, decline that meeting you don't need to be in. You're creating a small window of pure focus, and it signals to your brain, hey, this matters. And finally, we land on E. E is for evaluation, and this is the piece that makes the whole decision stick. You see, making a choice is only half the battle. You have to see if it actually worked. This step is all about creating a simple feedback loop. You schedule a specific time to check in and see what happened. And the timeline here is tight for a reason. You set a 24-hour checkpoint. This isn't some huge long-term strategic review. No, it's just a quick gut check to see if that tiny action you took actually moved you in the right direction. It lets you course correct really fast if you need to. And when that 24-hour checkpoint comes around, you ask yourself this exact question: what result will prove it worked? Defining success up front like this makes your evaluation objective, not emotional. Did you get the email reply you needed? Did the new data help? This tells you if your quick decision was actually a good one. So let's put it all together, right? This whole process from start to finish is designed to take you from stuck and overwhelmed to clear and moving forward in about 2 minutes. And here it is, the whole framework in one simple view. K, name the decision. N, scope out the unknowns. I, pick that first tiny action. F, remove 1 blocker. And E, set that 24-hour check-in. It's a simple, repeatable process to just slice right through the noise. And look, like any tool, the KNIFE method gets sharper and more effective the more you use it. What starts out as a very conscious checklist pretty soon becomes a mental habit, a new instinct for how to tackle those high-pressure moments with confidence.
And hey, if you want to go even deeper on this, the knife method is actually part of a larger toolkit. You can find the full playbooks for shelter, knife, and water over at businesssurvival.co.za.
So, I'll leave you with a little challenge. Think about one small, nagging decision you've been putting off. Maybe try running it through this 2-minute framework right now. So what's it going to be? What's the first decision you'll make using the KNIF method?